Hey, how you guys doing? Okay, I want to show you a little something. So, when you're working on a new house, well, not new house, but when you're working on remodeling or rehabbing a house, you know, you'll run into different problems, whether the home is old and they have asbestos or lead paint or mold. And so it was a tiny bit of mold here and there, like on the window sills and certain places. And so this is something good. So we're at the painting portion. So I'm going to start on this one bedroom and paint it. I'll show you, a little bit, a few minutes of it, but I'm not going to make a whole video on just me painting. Won't have you guys sit through that, but I'll give you some information on stuff I use to prep before painting. So I got this mold control, and I already sprayed this like twice, like 2 months ago. So basically this mold control by Utopian is like some great stuff. Once you spray it and it dries, it eliminates the mold. It kills the mold as it dries. So I did that, and then came back like a week later and sprayed again. Then yesterday, I went to the area and actually had a sponge and sprayed it and washed it, and then dried it off, pulled the excess off with paper towel. So, you want to make sure that you are safe. So if you're dealing with something where it's a lot of mold dust or lead dust, make sure you have, I'll just show you. Make sure you have a mask. Now, you can have different kinds. You can have one with the 2 filters on both sides of the mask, but just make sure the number on it is at least a P100. P100, that's for lead, for dealing with scraping and cleaning lead or lead paint or mold. So the filter on it can block out like small particles, small spores like lead, mold spores. So anyway, so the instruction with this mold control by Utopian, when you spray it dries, then they'll say come back and spray it again, and then like wipe it off, and then the mold stain should go away. If it don't go away, they have this other product that is powder, and you mix it, you can get rid of the stain. But the stain's not a big thing if you're going to paint over it. I have this certain paint that is supposed to kill mold as well, and so is a primer, and so I'm going to use that. And so the mold that I cleaned, that the stain that didn't come out, it'll be gone after I paint, and I'll show you. Now, also what I use to clean this TSP cleaner by Solvergram. Now, this is good for it's great for prepping before painting, like grease and grime. And if you look up cleaners for good cleaner for lead, this will come up. And then just glass cleaner, I clean the window with right here by Sprayway and Sprayway. But this is some good cleaner. Like, if you ever seen the professional cleaner window and they have the long squeegee, this is the type of glass cleaner that they have, something like that. It's different from like the Windex. Okay, now I'm going to take you into this room that I'm working on. All right. So, see the shop vac right there? I actually have the HEPA filter OSHA approved combo kit, compatible kit. And so it has a filter in the bag. So you get the dust and you get the wet. I didn't have a lot of wet stuff to get up, but Now, so what I did was, like I said, I already had sprayed this room twice with the mold control. So the mold, you know, if the stuff works as stated, the molds are already dead. Then I came yesterday and scraped everything, scrubbed everything with the mold control and wiped it with paper towel. Scraped the paint and stuff like that. And I had my shop vac going to pull out, you know, anything that's flying in the air, dust and anything like that. Make you guys dizzy. Sorry for going in circles. Also, I was spraying the areas that I was, you know, chipping away. I sprayed it and wet it, you know, before I started doing it. So having it wet, moist it, eliminate how much dust flying around. Then I just go around it with the dust, with the shop vac, and then I just let the shop vac nozzle up and let it run in the air. You should grab anything out the air. Now, so I mop the floor with a water and TSP solution, and where is this mop at? So this is mop is just got it from one of the local Dollar General stores. The blue side is for dry and like dust. Then the blue and white side is for like mopping. So I dust the floor, then I brush the dust off, and then turn it around with some water and TSP solution. I clean the walls. So it's good you have something on the stick and you can easily clean the walls like that in the ceiling. So I did that. The doors, I did it with the sponge, but I went and hit it with the mop as well. And so these floors would eventually be buffed and polished. I don't know if I'm gonna put carpet on or throw a rug on it or what, but anyway, so you see these little mold stains. Now they're supposed to be dead, you know. Then they're sprayed twice and sprayed a third time and wipe down. So this is what I'm using. By Zinser Mold Killing Primer. Kills existing mold, mildew, and odor causing bacteria. So they show you a little, you can see that before and after photo. And so I just have a little paintbrush. This might be a little 2-incher. And I could use a roller for this part right here, but I actually just like the texture look that the brush put on here. Now when I get to like the walls, I'm not going to use this mold primer. I got paint coming from up here. Let me address this. Got paint coming from here. I'm not going to use the mold primer when I do the actual walls. Now, what I should have done was got a big gallon of the mold killing primer, because in this box, what you'll see, I'm going to open it. That's actually a lead. It's like a paint for painting over lead. So you can actually paint right over the dust, the lead paint or the dust. And I'm just gonna get this right here for now. And then I gotta get something to open it. But this paint right here is supposed to be some of the best. You just paint it over the lead paint or lead dust. And what's different from encapsulating paint, you know, the encapsulating paint, if you don't know, is a thick paint to where you just paint over the lead and it like encapsulate and cover it. Now, if you go and chip that paint later, you probably have access back to the lead paint. So the claims for this actual paint is that when you paint it, and then it's supposed to actually start eliminating the lead. And so if you go chip it later and you do a lead test, some people have said that they wasn't able to detect it after they used this paint. So give me a second to get my blade so I can open. I can show you what the paint is and what brand it is. So this information I'm giving you guys about the different paint and stuff, I think this is more beneficial than you guys just watching me paint. Now I might show you guys something. I might set the camera back and show y'all a little bit, or maybe when I actually start on the wall part. But right now, what I'm doing with the mold primer is I'm just going over the baseboards, crown molding, you know, and like the windowsill. So before I show you this paint, I'm going to show you what I'm painting with the white mold primer. So focus in. So these baseboards, the windowsill, seal, so that's what I'll be painting. And now for the paint. Now this paint right here, you have to order this. I ordered it through HomeDepot.com. You have to, most stores won't just have it. Okay. By EcoBond, Lead Defender Pro, lead paint sealant and treatment, defense against lead paint hazards. Now, professional grade, industrial, commercial use, highest performance acrylic paint. Now, so like I said, this paint right here, you're supposed to just straight go over the lead paint or even lead dust, and you just paint over it. Now, that TSP solution that I told you about earlier in this video, that solution, it says that you can just clean with it and you don't even need to rinse it. So imagine that you get the solution, you just go and clean the walls or something. You go clean it, right? You don't have to go rinse it or nothing like that. You just let it dry or whatever. Then this paint right here, you can put it right over, you know, the lead dust or the lead paint. Just put it over there. You don't have to chip or anything like that. And so if you don't have anything grease or anything caked up or clumped up, pretty much they saying you really don't even need to clean it with this. You know, you could just go over the lead dust, the lead, the lead paint, both, and it's supposed to work. But me, I like to be sure and go overboard, and so, that's why I cleaned it, sprayed it twice and cleaned it with the mold control, then hit it with the TSP, and then putting a mold killer primer on there, and then I'll end up painting it. I'll probably end up leaving it white, and so I'll just go over the primer with white. I'm not sure if this type of primer you could just paint and just leave it like this, but I mean, it does say that it's a primer. So, but anyway, I think I'll paint the room a certain color and leave like the baseboard and the window sills, door ceiling seal, the white. I'll probably end up putting some crown molding up in here too. But let's see. So that's all I got for right now. So go back to the video if you didn't see, what I use to prep to clean, and how to stay safe, and then also the different paints I use for certain stuff. And then you want to have some tape on deck when you're doing the trimming and stuff, if you need it. I'll probably just put some on the floor, right on the floor where the floor meets the baseboard, because I don't want to get on the floor. Now, I don't mind getting on the walls and stuff like that, but I'm going to try to polish this floor. So, well, that's all I got for now. So if you feel any of this information was helpful, share it. Ninja Turtles, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.